Hello everybody, welcome back to our Moneyball series here with Barnsley. Right off camera, you have missed a few games and it's gone very, very well. We've won every single game except for the last one, which was slightly disappointing, but generally it's been pretty positive. So I did say they'd come back for the City and Tottenham game, but I did say we'd come back for the City and Tottenham game, but I thought as we're going to go on the cup run, we're going to try and win the cup this year. Let's come back for the Newcastle game and the City game, and we'll keep coming back for the cup games. It just gives me a target for a game to come back for pretty much. And because we lost to Wolves last year in the cup at a stage where we thought we were going to win, we may as well come back for every game because there's no guarantees of us winning the easy ones. So, yeah, I thought I'd rotate a couple of players, and I thought actually no, let's not, because that's what I did last year. So the only thing to sort of bring you news-wise, this guy has been phenomenal on the right-hand side. Georgie Kobaladze on the right-hand side has been banging in the goals. I think he's like a Dirk Kuyt kind of player. You know, Dirk Kuyt at Liverpool was a striker who had really good work rate. Wasn't the most like agile, gritted dribbling. Wasn't the traditional winger type. It's almost like a striker that's been shoved out wide, but with really good work rate. I sort of see him like that. He scores goals, doesn't dribble a whole lot. That's sort of how I see him. Yeah, he's been a massive like Bosnia Kobaladze, scoring 4 goals too much. He's been absolutely class, top goal scorer as it is as well. Eli has been pretty disappointing. Really disappointing. In fact, so is John Lennon. This is John Lennon's last game, I think, as a starting player. And if he doesn't score, I think Roman's been a lot better. Roman's got an assist and he's got 3 goals in the same amount of time and starts that John Lennon's got 1. So that tells you everything right now, where my head's at here with the team. Finances, minus 20 million. Don't forget, we're losing 2 million a month-ish, 3 million a month, because we're not in Europe. Nearly 4 million, actually. 3.5. And that's because we're not in Europe. And we obviously spent as if we were going to be in Europe. We've still got loads of money to spend as well. So they're probably going to take our transfer budget down, which is fine. But we probably need to bounce that back in January. So I might have to sell one of the players for a decent amount of money. But Rice is still scoring goals on the right hand side. He comes off the bench a lot. He doesn't play well from the start. So I'm probably going to have to sell somebody to try and make sure that back balance doesn't get too bad, because they'll just start to decrease our transfer budget and decrease our revenue amount, which we don't want to happen. So I don't know. We'll see. Rotate a couple of players. I don't think it's really a loss. Like Kubo and Eli, I think are both about the same. So Kubo's going to start this one. I'm going to play Andrew at centre-back as well. Just 2 changes to play something different in the Newcastle game, but not really costing us. Or at least we hope it doesn't anyway. And it just says, media comments, okay. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the title this year. So we have to try and go for the Cups to give us something to play for, because I think we should be okay getting top 4, but it's going to be a race anyway. We're going to have top 4 to play for, but there's only a case of coming a trophy as well. Oh, here, Salas has it. Throws it into Wagner. Wagner back into Salas. Salas, who's playing because Ramsey's injured. Wagner into Salas again. He's been pretty good though, Salas, when he's had to come in for Ramsey. So Ramsey had a really good start to the season. John Lennon's in, and he scored! John Lennon finally gets one, and he makes it 1-0 to Barnsley, and that's the first time he scored. He has missed a lot of chances, a lot of one-on-ones he's just missed, and that's why he's dropped. But good that he scored here. They've got a good team as well, Newcastle. Good at John. And out from the back then. Andrew and the keeper linking up. Vinagre. Felipe Lima, good. You progress, and I can't get good. Great football there from Barnsley, playing for the lines, nice and easy there, which I do like. Oh, Take, it's brilliant. Go on, Lima, finish it for us. Oh, it was nearly so good. It was nearly so good. Half-time, it's 1-0 to Barnsley then, and we'll say things going okay, but up even better. I think we'll keep it the same for now, just for like a few minutes here. Let's see, but now he's playing rubbish. I don't want to take off the players that necessarily are playing badly, though, in this game. Oh, we want to win the game. I want to keep average ratings up. So Lima's going to come off. Brian Cow on the left. I should have brought Allison, actually. Allison come on the right-hand side, then. And there we have it. A 1-0 away for Barnsley. Great result for us. Takes us into the next round. We'll take that. I'm pleased that it was a goal from John Lennon that got us through. That's also a real huge positive. Right, so I just offered out Rice. See what I get from him. I can get 32 million for him. Like, he's a really good player, but I almost thought we should take the money there. We've got those 2. We've got Allison and Cara. We've got 4 players who can play wide, although I'm not really too sure on the others. I think we have to take it. I know everybody likes Rice. I like Rice. But ultimately, the best thing I think for the team, for the club, a Moneyball, that's a good deal. I think I'm going to take it from Napoli this time. We get him till January, right? So get him till January, and then after that, we can always buy his replacement. In fact, I could buy his replacement right now if there's like a good little young wide player on our list that we think could replace him. So I'll have a look at that as well. I'm watching this Edilson dos Santos here, who's been really good, and he's got acceleration and pace according to the scouts. So like he's somebody that I'm looking at. closely, but he'd be on the left because he cuts aside from the left and he runs with the ball through the centre. He's probably not to play on the left again. You've got certain players that can play on the left-hand side, not me on the right. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you in a second for the City game. Okay, team for today's game is going to be Messi and goal, Salas, Ami, Fini, Manago at the back. Manago, Felipe in the middle, with Waladzi, Miguel, Lima to the 3 behind Roman, who's the striker. The manager says, recent plays justified, God didn't show me, upon a real show, sorry. So they said to the boys. Let's try direct camera today, see how that goes. Messi plays out to Fini, back to Messi, back to Fini, across to Vinagre, Felipe, Lima whacks it into Bayern, straight into the nobody. Young, Scott, Foden, Origi. Another right hand side. Crosses it far post, headed in. That was close. With the throw in, they throw it into Rodrigo, into the left back into Rodrigo. Whips it into Foden. It's cleared away. Eli has it. Eli plays it across to Ami. Ami to Eli to Wagner. Wagner plays it to Lima. And we got a goal in this. Lima just over. This is corner whipped in, headed towards goal, so over the bar. Absolutely battering us here. In terms of the match stats. They're going to have another highlight here as well. 10 minutes for half time. Right hand side, whips it in far post. Kevin De Bruyne headed, and it's just wide again. Come on, boys. Well, has got a knock on his 6.3 now. So let's take it off. Let's throw on Carroll on the right hand side. So it does up there. Better in the second half, I'll say to the boys at half time. Now, I put Carroll on the right hand side because he's got breaks of side trap, and so does Rice. So I'm seeing if they can do like a similar rollout though. Brian John Lennon at striker. City score from their set piece. Let's take off Vinagre and throw on Bettini at left back as well. It's only a yellow card. He's not playing well. He's more attacking than the 2 left backs, so let's get him in there. I'm going to go defensive here. We'll take the draw if we can. We can get it. City highlight late on. They throw it into Foden. We win the ball with Caro. Now to Ami. Whacks it up to the striker. He does. John Lennon flicks it on to nobody, no. And they're going to ping it long into us. We're going to win that though. Lima. They've got 2 options there, Lima. Plays into Eli. Eli's got John Lennon ahead of him. If you can use him. He finds him. Does he? No. That was poor. That was really poor. It was an easy ball, wasn't it? Our left centre-back's caught marking somebody else. Foden goes through. Keeper saves it. Highlight, actually. Lima's got it. Felipe. We're carrying from the corner. No, that's it. Late highlight. City have it. They're going to play it long. Can we win that? We should have won that, really. Somebody should have got to that first. Left back's got to win that. He doesn't either. Commits a foul. It's a red card, but Bertinho. Let's get around a pause for Bertinho, please. That's a great red card. It's something going through and scoring. Modern Bertinho. I love that. Good lad. And there it is. Finished 0-0. Great result for us, to be honest. We can compete against the big teams away from home. I mean, I say compete. We did get battered a little bit, to be fair, but we did scrape the result. We didn't concede, which was impressive. Got a lot of players that underperformed yet again for us, though, which is slightly disappointing. I mean, like, yeah, we're not going to win the title. Chelsea are too far ahead and they're too good. Like, they've got Mbappe, they've got Musiala, like we say every year. I mean, and they're still, like, both so young. Like, they're going to be so hard to catch. I mean, who have they bought this year? They bought anybody good this year? Just Ugarte. They're not going to set the world like that. But they've made money this year, so they can spend big again next year. Do you know, that's the annoying thing when teams get into this sort of stage. So yeah, that's, I mean, they spent a lot of money last year. Ferran Torres, he's still at Chelsea. Wow, they even got Ferran Torres there, just like in the background, because they get a bit of trouble. So that's a really well-built AI team. I say that every time. I'm just so impressed with what they've done, really. And fair play to them. They're top of the league. They are cruising at the moment. They've got 29 goals in 10 games. That's impressive for an AI team in particular. And yeah, that moves us on into the next episode. Next episode's pretty simple for us. We'll come back for the League Cup quarter-final, I think, which is in December, and I guess we'll play... What should we do here? Yeah, we'll do the League Cup quarter-final. We'll do the Everton away. We'll play those 2. Everton are currently 6th. They should be in the sort of top 4 fight with us. So get us through a nice little load of Premier League games there. Comes back for that. We won't learn too much. I probably will sell Rice still, I think. I could look for another option at a later date to bring in to replace, but it's just having that money coming in, I think it would be nice for us. And but I say that, like you saw in that game, right? There's nobody else that I really trust off the bench. I might be talking myself out of it. Yeah, do you know what? The problem is on that right hand side. I think that it might cost us a trophy. I don't know. You know. Oh, this is so hard. This is hard with Moneyball, right? Because when you get the money in, and you know that it's a good financial deal, it's like you want to take it, but then like Alisson has been pretty poor for a lot of the season, and I'm not sure he's the right player to bring off the bench. in those kind of situations. So, I mean, Eli could go on the wing, I suppose. Is he quick? No. There's not really many options to go and play wide. On the right-hand side and be decent. Could John Lennon go and do it if he needs to? Not really. Like, could Roman? None of them are quick. That's the problem, right? I don't know. I guess I have to think about this off camera, but there's a potential situation where we do sell Rice and just cash in and move on. But yeah, we'll see. That's going to be the episode. Thank you to all of you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series still, and I'll see you next time.